Germany pumped in £16.4 billion to Brussels' coffers last year, new analysis by the German press agency dpa has revealed. This compares to the £8 billion paid by France and the £5.3 billion spent by Italy. Poland was said to be the largest net recipient, receiving £10.5 billion from the European Union's budget than it paid in, while Hungary also benefited significantly from large flows of funds handed out by the EU. This comes despite both of these countries being accused of not following the bloc's rules. Even pro-Brussels politicians in Germany were outraged with the volume of cash being handed over to the alleged rogue states and the rate at which their own contributions to the EU budget is accelerating. But now Germany has been brutally torn apart by Britons, who have shown little sympathy towards the EU powerhouse. Reacting to our initial story, oneexpress.co.uk reader said, "Sympathy from the UK? Not a hope in hell." A second person wrote, "Don't you like it now the cash cow of GB has left?" Another reader commented, "Isn't this in why we, in part, left? I suppose they were quite content when we were funding most of it." A fourth person added, "The UK's contribution this year should have been £14 billion. Glad we left." Germany's huge contributions to the EU budget have left many politicians in the country furious, with Daniel Freund, an MEP for the Greens, raging, "If we want to prevent Hungary and Poland from developing further into autocracies, the EU Commission must immediately stop the payment of EU money to Warsaw and Budapest." EU Parliament Vice President Katharina Barley, also a German MEP and member of the Social Democratic Party, said, "The European Commission should act immediately and block EU funds, especially in Hungary, but also in Poland. In both of these countries, we're dealing with deficits in terms of adherence to democratic principles. The situation is getting worse, both in Hungary and Poland." German MEP Nikolaus Fest said, "It is scandalous that once again Germany continues to pay substantially more into the EU budget than all other member states. Hard-working Germans deserve better than to have their money used to prop up weak and failing EU economies. Our money should be spent on national priorities, not bailing out the rest of Europe." AfD colleague Gunnar Beck added, "Germany has become the paymaster and social security office of the EU. In return, the German government is now trying to impose a new catechism of political correctness on others. None of this is sustainable. Germany neither has the financial prowess nor the moral authority to recreate Europe in its own deeply traumatized and self-flagellating image. No one wants a self-hating larger European Germany, except the German government. We need a great reset not for our economies but for the EU. Quicker the German people stop funding this EU racket the better." The EU's financial outgoings are controlled by the European Commission, while Eurocrats are also in control of the bloc's so-called rule of law mechanism that is designed to stop funds being claimed by persistent rule breakers. The EU's Brussels-based executive refused to publish a detailed balance sheet over fears it could be used politically, but officials at the Commission have argued the bloc's budget is small compared to national spending schemes and the benefits of EU membership cannot be derived from budget figures alone. Brexit has seen Britain stop pumping vast amounts of money into the annual EU budget, which totaled £15.8 billion in the country's final year of membership of the bloc.